Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. From wherever you are listening to me, within Nigeria, within the world. My name is Augustine, and I'm here to give us another broadcast. A good number of people has been saying that I don't do broadcasts as frequent as other people do. But you should understand that within the Kringle Society, everyone is working at his or her own pace, and no one is competing with the other. We are not a system that is being ruled by greed. We are not a system that is being ruled by competition. We are a system that is being ruled or governed in love and respect. We are a lawful system that promotes the good of mankind. So I do my broadcast when I think I'm disposed to do my broadcast. But each time I do my broadcasts, the broadcast is a piece of my mind and also to a good extent a piece of what the is happening within the Kringle society. And now quickly let's go into the content. Now the first thing I would say is something is happening or something will soon happen within the society, our Kringle society, that will change the course of how everyone sees the Kringle society. Now, the first thing I would want to say is please, the trainings that are currently going on are not limited to you or myself. It is open to all. And currently, we are deliberating on a number of matters, and those matters will have to be settled. If those matters are not settled, then the Kringle society will not get very organized. So, we are currently on it now, and I call your attention to please come around and spend some time with us from 8 a.m. West African time through till 10 a.m. West African time. We go on from Mondays through to Fridays. Now, if you are indisposed at some days, that's fine. But then, if you are chanced, come around and then hear what we are deliberating upon, because very soon this matter will be decided on. Now, what we are currently talking about are members within the Kringle Society who are billionaires. Now, please, I would want you to listen to this content and listen to it very well. They are billionaires, but they are inactive within the Kringle Society. Quickly, let me share my screen. I believe I'll be able to shed some light when I share my screen. All right, my screen currently is now being shared. Now, this is um, the front page of our community. And currently, the promo is still going on. And this is the last month that the promo will take place. From next month, it will now become a system where you have to bring in one merchant to get one TBC. That is from this month, not next month. From this month, you bring in one merchant to get one TBC. Now, I want you to please take note of the informations that are being given out, especially this information. Please and please listen to the content that is given here. This content you may not understand, but there is a bit of esoteric language in this content. Some of you are just reading it and then you are reading it like, oh, this is just a giveaway that the administration is giving everybody. No, it's not just a giveaway. There is a purpose that this promo is going on. And I please want you to understand that everything we are doing within the community is based on meritocracy. Meritocracy simply means you are rewarded based on the efforts that you have made so far. That is what meritocracy is. Now, at the moment, we are being given a gift of a certain amount of TBC coins. Now, if you are not accountable, listen, if you are not accountable for these coins, then that clearly means you are not qualified to have those coins. If you are not accountable for those coins, it clearly means that you are not permitted to have those coins. It's as simple as that. Please, I want you to take good note of this. Now, there is a place that the administration said that these coins, you did not buy it. You cannot even afford it. It is something that you have gotten by carrying out a certain task within this our private community. It was clearly stated. Now, some of you think that you can just get it, and then when you get it, you keep it in your custody and wait for us to get to our economy phase. Well, I want to burst your bubbles. You may not have those coins when you get to our economy phase. Now, I would want you to quickly take note of this content. This content is very, very, very important. I've said this before, but I want to say it again. This content is very, very, very important. Your own, you could take your time to read through it. Now, something I would want you to just take note of is this particular place. The value of 100 TBC coins is over this number. It is over this number. Now, if it is over these numbers in this promo, now it also said that only a one-time payment can help you to collect the reward. Now, it also said starting from August 1st, each of you will get 1 TBC per merchant sponsored that has completed the merchant listing registration. Another place I want you to take note of is a budget of 250 million TBC coins have been allocated for the 1,111,111 positions within the billionaire zone of our distribution phase. I want you to please, please, and please listen. If you did not pay your admin fee, you won't enjoy this privilege. Secondly, you cannot be a billionaire alone by paying a one-time admin fee and then you sit back and do nothing. And then suddenly you wake up and start spending your TBC coins. I want you to realize that if these numbers are not accountable for the coins that have been awarded, then that clearly means that they are going to lose their coins. Now, these are deliberations that are currently being carried out in the meeting. That's why I crave your indulgence to come into this meeting and hear what we are saying. Because some of you are thinking you are just having these coins and then you can keep it, and then anytime you like, when the community is active, you start spending it. That's not how it is done. I want you to please kindly take note of this. That's not how it is done. Now, in the system that we are currently working on, I want you to please hear. If you are not active within the community as a billionaire, of course, billionaires are those who have at least 1 TBC and above. It is on this principle that we are still working. We haven't changed it. This principle that says billionaire zone, which are 1,111,111 members that have at least 1 TBC. 1 TBC coin are people who, at least from this month of August, bring in one merchant and sponsor them. Help them to register their informations by completing the merchant listing and completing their profile and also opening a wallet. These are the 3 things I do each time I am registering a merchant. They complete the merchant listing, complete their profile, and then they get a wallet. Now, for now, as said by the administration, it is not compulsory that these merchants pay the admin fee at the moment. It is not compulsory that the merchants pay the admin fee at the moment. The merchant can actually come in, and when he comes in, he just sits down and then observes how the system is going. That is all that is required at this moment from the merchant. So on your own, take your time to explore this content. It is very, very necessary. Okay. Now, some of you that are within this community, I would want to share one or two things that I would want you to take note of. Now, on this reward system, it's actually opening up. Now, on the reward system, you would find out that in your Kringle cache, activities that you carried out are already recorded. If you're able to do a broadcast, it is recorded. If you're able to attend a meeting, it is recorded. Whether a weekly meeting or a daily meeting, it is recorded. If you're able to pay your admin fee, it is recorded. Now, all these records are going to stand to give accounts. Now, there was something that was shared yesterday. It was about those who are accountable for growing the Kringle society. And those people who are accountable for growing the society are people who take things seriously. Now, the administration talked about talents from the scriptures, from the Bible. Now, one was given 5 talents, one was given 2 talents, one was given 1 talent. I think one was given 3 talents, then one was given one. The one who had five traded with his own and made more money. Who he was given three was traded and got some more. And then one was given one and went to hide it. Now, the bottom line is to whom more is given, or to whom who gives account of what he has, more will be given to him. To he that has, more shall be given to him. And then to he who has and refuses to work for it, that one he has will be taken away from him. Please, I want you to take note of these information that I am giving. It's very clear, and I say it again, that there are members within the Kringle Society who are just buying TBC by paying admin fee. It has never been recorded in history that someone just made payments of admin fee and then the person got so wealthy overnight. You have to regularly, as a billionaire, decide to pay your admin fee. If you are not paying your admin fee by yourself, then let people pay the admin fee, which are people you have recruited. Kindly take note of this information I am giving you. Finally, we are still deliberating. We have not yet come to a conclusion. There will soon be several levels. Now, some may not be able to pay their admin fee at 8 grains of gold. Now, if you are not able to pay your admin fee at 8 grains of gold, let's find out what 8 grains of gold is. 8 grains of gold at the moment is what? $34.35. But actually, as a cash center, it's actually 10 grains of gold you'll be paying, which is actually $43. Now, if you cannot afford $43 on a monthly basis, that clearly means you will have to drop from your level, which is on the billionaire zone. You will have to drop to the millionaire zone. I believe millionaire zone will be 4 grains of gold. Now, for those who will be starting up on the system, like the merchants will be required to pay, I think, 2 grains of gold as a starter. Now, 2 grains of gold is a very little amount, which is about $8. So they would pay that amount of money and then start understanding how the system works. Now, even though you pay 8 grains of gold, 2 grains of gold, and 4 grains of gold, what matters is the amount of TBC the civil servants within the community. These are the ones that will be paid. Now, it is open to all. If you think you can build up to that category, then that means it is required of you to regularly pay your admin fee. You should have a beautiful structure to be able to do that. If you don't have a good structure, then it's unfortunate. If you fail, you have a 30-day or 31-day window period, depending on the month. If you fail in either of them, then you are dropping from that level. And if you are dropping at least one TBC coin and above, a system, the programmers will design the system in such a way that your coins are going to live. And then that means you have to start building your coins. It is called meritocracy. Meritocracy means every time you make effort, you are rewarded. You fail to make efforts, your rewards are returned back to default. So that means you have to work. We are building a community, and it has to be an active community. So every effort you made, you have to show that you are accountable for those efforts that you are making. Now, the system is going to be designed in such a way that it is going to be good. It's not something that would want to winch hunt you. No, it's a system that will benefit everybody within the community. But the bottom line is simple. If you are not productive in growing the community, then it's unfortunate you may have to relinquish your coins and start again. So you will not just only relinquish your coins. Please, I want you to also take note. Some of us are in the community and we are only withdrawing our bounty. And you think you are intelligent, you think you are smart. I also want you to understand that modifications will soon be carried out, because you can't be in the community withdrawing bounty and you are doing nothing. That's wrong. That's not good. That's unlawful. So systems will soon be put into place to you are getting this bounty, it means you are justified for getting these bounties. I'm actually trying to show you some activities that I've been carrying out within the Kringle society, and it's unfortunate it didn't load properly. All right, it has loaded now. So I want you to please take note of this. These are few of the activities that I've carried out. And when you look at it, you will find out mass adoption training, which is what I attended yesterday. I had a reward of 10,000 TBC coins. Okay, it's still loading again. Possibly I refreshed the page and it's coming up. So if you looked at it, I had a reward of 10,000 TBC coins. And then another one was broadcast I did. I had 20,000 TBC coins. And things are actually being put into place. Now you can see it very clearly. Now you will see that if you look through my profile and you look through the dates, if you look through the profile and look through the dates, you'll find out that to an extent, I have been regularly keeping myself up to date within the Kringle society. Now, this is what it means as meritocracy. I am rewarded. The moment I stop, the moment I stop, so also will I start dropping in the Kringle society. So you have to continue to build this system until we get to 1 billion across the entire world. That is when your effort has now been justified. And you can now say, yes, I am worthy of the efforts I have made, and I am sure to enjoy all the benefits that I am enjoying. Now, I just want you to see how regular I have been. This is how a system should be. Now, the last thing I would want to say before I call it close is our admin fee. Now, our admin fee has actually come up. It's actually now 8 grains of gold. Now, let me quickly explain. Some of us may not have known. 8 grains of gold, as a cash center, I can't charge you 8 grains of gold because of fluctuations in price value. It will be 10 grains of gold, which is $43. Let's go to our calculator. $43 is $43. When you multiply it with the current prevailing exchange rates, the current prevailing exchange rates in Nigeria at the moment, current existing exchange rate is 474. Now I would add 1 to make it 475. Now the current exchange rate is 475. And when you multiply $43 by 475, this is Nigeria that I'm talking about. Now the answer will boil down to 20,425. Now, this is now the amount for your admin fee. If you think you can afford 20,425, then that's fine. But then if you are not able to accommodate this, then prepare yourself as a millionaire. You will need to drop. Now, it's going to be 4 grains of gold, but we are going to add extra 2 grains, making it what? $25. Now, $25 would clearly mean $25 times 475. That is 11,875. This is the amount you'll be paying. As a millionaire, your TBCs will also drop divided by 1,000. So you have to build yourself back to that position. And building yourself back means you have to build a team. And those teams will comprise of those who wants to be in the billionaire category or in the millionaire category or in the starter level, whichever one you think is okay. These things are coming. It's not something I'm just bringing up. They are clearly going to come up in a short while. Now, if you can't afford this amount, it's not compulsory that you pay this every month. It's not compulsory. You can make the payment one time, but then if you keep paying it every month, you are enriching yourself because over the time, over the while, over the years, this value will become very, very, very worth it because the prices of things are going up everywhere. And then you'll find out that in the TBC community, there is enough TBC available. So in the future, we are looking at, of course, the admin fee will go up. But then the bottom line is, as things are going up, with a reasonable amount of money over 2-3 years, you'll be buying less because the purchasing power of money is going down. But consider a time where there are several merchants accepting it. With that same amount of money, you pay an admin fee and then go and explore those merchants with enough TBC. Of course, by then they'll be accepting as much as 100%, 90%, 70%, because this is where the system is moving to. As the fiat system is getting lower in value, TBC is getting stronger and stronger. This is how you should view it. If you have not viewed it from this perspective, then I do not know what to say to you. Now, finally, on the starter level, this is where majority of the merchants will start. It's actually 2 grains of gold. But then you're adding an extra 2 grains of gold, which is about $17.17. So $17.17, when you multiply it by 475, it's going to sum up to 8,155. So let's say 8,200. This is what these merchants will pay on a starter level. And then from there, they will grow. Like I said, if you are coming in as a billionaire, you'll be paying 20,425. On the millionaire level, 11,875. Now, on a starter level, 8,200. Let's just round it off to 8,200. Now, like I said, the merchants are going to be the people that will stand the potential of growing into billionaires, because over time they will begin to understand how the system works. And as they are doing so, they are growing, and possibly they will start at starter level, then begin to pay admin fee for millionaire level, and then over time they could start paying 8 grains of gold so that they will be in the billionaire category. One thing is very sure. What is that? That we are going to have 1,111,111 people who have at least one whole TBC coin, while these other ones that are in the millionaire category will be having, at least this one will be having 0.01, this one will be having 0.0000, 0.0001. This one will be having 0.000001. Now, all these things are going to create an economics of demand and supply based on how Kringle coins are distributed to members within the Kringle society, while these ones will be the banks. So I believe that the mass adoption team members will be put in the Kringle cash so that people won't get scammed, because you can't say who has TBC and who doesn't. But when you see people who are verified by the community on the blog, on this Kringle cash, you can easily contact them. You can easily chat them up. Now, this is the chat section. Over time, it will be upgraded so that it will be easy for members in the community to interrelate amongst themselves. I think I've said enough for today. I will stop here for now. Thank you very much for listening. Now, I will stop sharing my screen and call it quit for now. So, okay, someone is actually here. Let me see. I don't understand why the admin always wants to threaten the community concerning the coins they have accumulated over the years. I don't think it's threatening people. I don't think it's threatening people. My brother Eddie, the system has already been spoken about. Now, I have already said it. Now, it's a system built on meritocracy. For goodness sake, we've said this before. And okay, I'm not sharing my screen. Let me share my screen again. Let me share my screen. Hold on, I'll attend to each and every one of us. It's going to be one step at a time, please. And now, I've actually said it, and it's very clear here. It's very clear that, please, I want you to read this content. Read this content. It is esoteric language that is spoken, and it's all being fair. Note that this is not a purchase of coins. It is a reward for completing an important Kringle reward activity. The value of 100 TBC coins is over $1 billion. It's over $1 billion. Now, when you look at Richard Braxton, when you look at these great billionaires that are out there, do you know how long they worked before they got there? When you look at Jack Ma, the owner of Alibaba, do you know how persistently they worked for several years before they became ahead of their superiors or their equals? Summer Billionaire Promo started June 1st, 2020 and ends August 31st. Only one payment is allowed to collect this reward. Please, I want you to hear me. You cannot pay an admin fee one time and then suddenly you just sit back and then join billionaires. It's not done that way. The world will laugh at us. They would not value the billionaires. They can't value people who didn't make efforts. That's the concept of this community. Please, do not get offended. I came to this place to make a broadcast, not to get people angry or aggravated. I came to tell you the truth. I've always told the truth about this system. But the challenge is that so many people do not like hearing the truth. That's the reason why people seem to be enemies, my enemies, because I tell them the truth and they don't like the truth. So please accept this in truth. And there is nothing that I can do to change it. Neither is there anything that you will do to change it. This is something that is coming. When it will come, I don't know. But in a very short while, it shall be made open to everybody so that people will know what is coming. But at least, as a broadcaster within the Kringle Society, I am telling you what is coming. We are supposed to herald the coming of the events that will take place within the community. Now, we are acting in the place of that's the category we are acting now. So we will go before and then herald the information coming so that when it comes, it doesn't take you by surprise. All right. That being said, let me go back and check out what is happening. Okay. I just have a few people that are around. I've spent so much time here, and we're supposed to have our meeting very soon. So I have to round off ASAP. Now, let me also get to Chicks Austin. Now, if you want to travel to another state, can I pay my admin fee through another agent? Yes, you can pay admin fee anytime. You can pay admin fee through me. I'm a cash center. I can help you make your payments of admin fee. You can pay admin fee through anybody, wherever you are. All you just need to do is, number one, please, I want you to hear this. Members in the Kringle Society has to be honest sets of people. You cannot be in the community and you are dishonest. You are digging your own grave. So if I get across to someone within the Kringle Society, the person shouldn't be afraid of doing business with me. Because if you do business with me and I don't perform, you report me to the commissioner. Let me show you where you can go about it, in case you may not have known. When you come here, you go to help desk. When you click on help desk, you see a place that they said abuse. You see a place that they said several number of things. Check there and then put the one that is concerning you. Then make your request to commissioner or to the support desk. As soon as you've done that, and then they see that what you said is actually true, then the person that is involved is out of the community or suspended to a reasonable extent. This is how our system is operating. So don't be afraid of paying someone as long as over time he has been consistent in the community. If you are not consistent in the community, then watch it. You have people who are consistent in the community. They may not be doing broadcasts regularly, but they are consistent. I've been in the community for 4 years, and people know me in the community, but I may not be regular. This is what I mean. I may not be so regular because I have some other engagements I am doing. Okay? Now let me hear what someone else wants to say. I think I should make it open so that everybody will see it. Now, if the admin keep collecting back the coins, when will the admin wallet be empty? The admin is not in a haste. The system is not in a haste, okay? The admin is not just giving out to people who are not able to give accounts. If you are not a steward, if you are not an effective or an active steward over your coins, I don't think you are supposed to have it. You are like the slothful servant that had one coin and then went to hide it. Now you hid it and then felt you could go away with it. It's not done that way. You have to make sure you are accountable for those coins. If you are not accountable, it will be taken from you and given to those who are able to build the system. That's how the system is designed, and there is nothing you and I will do about it. It will be taken from the person who is not able to give account and given to the person who may have come much later than you, not earlier. Maybe you are an early timer, you are an early bird, and then someone who came just yesterday will work so hard, and then the coins will be given to him, because of course it will be withdrawn to the admin wallet, and when he makes efforts, it is sent from the admin wallet to him because he's showing accountability. This is how the system is built. Now, don't know how it feels for you to reach the financial height. Don't know how it feels for you to reach the financial height and then drop down overnight. You see, you are still seeing this from the coin market cap perspective. This is not the coin market cap. The coin market cap, you can decide to buy coins and then keep it. Over time, it will appreciate. That's the principle. Our principle is different. Our principle is work and show that you are working, you will get your reward. Some people will have so many TBC. Some people have as much as 200,000 TBC. I know so many people that has TBC coins, but it's going to be unfortunate if they are not working. Suddenly, those coins are changed to Kringles. This is the truth that is coming. Please take note of what I'm saying. All right. My brother is here. Brother Samson, good morning, my boss. It's been a while. I joined your live broadcast. Yes, thank you very much, my brother. I really appreciate. God bless you. I know you are a chairman. You are doing well. So let's see the last one. If the admin keeps collecting back the coins from the people that have earned it in what way? That's the question. Earned it in what way? I showed you a quick one. I showed you a quick one. And the quick one I showed you was this. Look at the dates. Look at the dates. This one was done on 7th, which was yesterday. Today is 8th. This one was done on 7th yesterday. 7th. This one was done on the 3rd. This one was on the 1st. This one 29th, 24th. Look at the gap. The gap is not so much. Now going to the next page. This one was done on the 1st. Going on, and then look at the gap. The gaps are not so much. This is what consistency is. You don't need to do it every day, but at least do it as often as possible, even if it is system. So I have earned everything I have within my Kringle society. Every coin I have earned it. So therefore, if I do nothing, especially as a billionaire, you don't pay your admin fee. You are not supposed to pay it. The system is designed in such a way that when people pay admin fee, which are the people you've recruited, then you just relax. That's how the system is designed. But failure to do so means that you are actually going to face the consequences. This is what is coming. It is what is coming, and I can't stop it. I'm telling you so that you brace up. That's why I'm telling you. All right. So let me see. When will the admin wallet be empty? The admin is not in a haste, okay? He's making sure he builds a system that will stand the test of time. That's what he's doing. If it doesn't stand the test of time, then that means every effort he has made is futile, is a waste. Now, meaning we are not ready to go into the economic phase. We are already very close to the economic phase, in case you don't know. The economic phase is closer than you can ever imagine. I tell you the truth, I lie not. The economic phase is closer than you can ever imagine. So many people has brought in merchants to the Kringle society, and yours truly are one of the people bringing in merchants. Now, I don't want to spend so much time so that we don't miss the meeting. I want to be a member of the meeting. Now, one thing I just want to show you, let me give you an instance, okay? Your merchant referrals. Let me see if it can come up. And your merchant referrals will show a listing of merchants that you brought in so far to the community. Now, so far so good. I've brought in roughly about 45. I've brought in roughly about 45 merchants who has completed their merchant listing profile, and I am intending to at least get nothing less than 50 merchants on this month of August, and so help me God. It's not something difficult. All you need to do is get trained. If you are not trained about it, it's a technique. If you don't understand that technique, you cannot bring in merchants. So since the beginning of this month, I've brought in approximately 12 merchants. Approximately 12 merchants. Now we're on the month of 8th of August, and I am going to bring in much more. It's a skill. Now, let me tell you something that bursts your bubbles. I don't go with any other thing. I just go with my two phones and my mouth. When I speak, people will listen. Now, I have understood it is skill and I am working on it. And if you are interested, you can call my attention. I will teach you how it is done, but it doesn't come for free. Please kindly take note of this. I will teach you because I also want you to grow the community. All these merchants, each time they pay the admin fee, whether as a starter, whether as a millionaire or as a billionaire, I get a 50% of it. I am seeing the future of the Kringle society and I am preparing myself for it. All right, let me go back. I think that thing is delaying. So I've actually spoken about this. Now, another one that you're saying is now, if the coins, this is the last one I'll look at. If the coins are rewards for work, why will it be taken back? What effort? Tell me the work you've done. That's the question. Tell me the work you've done. Apart from paying your admin fee, has there been any other work you've done so far within the Kringle Society? If you've done any other thing, if you've referred people to the community, and those people you are taking care of them and you are educating them regularly about it. I want you to please be very honest about it, and then let me hear you. If you are bringing in merchants to the Kringle Society, I want you to be honest about it. Say it. How many merchants have you brought in? The only thing I know that so many people are doing is they are paying the admin fee. But now the admin fee is becoming so high, I don't know if they can afford it again. This is how the system is. Now, people are complaining because it is no more about paying the admin fee. There are other things that you need to do so that you can be able to what? Grow the community. Paying admin fee is just one of it. Attending weekly meetings is also one of it. Attending daily meetings now is also a part of it. And growing merchants. Very soon, the administration will start rewarding merchants. He will start rewarding members who also bring in merchants to the community, like Bitcoin bounty. Bitcoin bounty is when you bring in members to the community, you are getting 200 grains of gold, 100 grains of gold, and 50 grains of gold, respectively, first, second, and third. Very soon, he's going to do that for merchants. I mean, for members who are bringing in merchants, the same 200 grains of gold, 100 grains of gold, and then 50 grains of gold. But those merchants should be active, not just bringing in those merchants. No, those merchants should be able to pay their admin fee. Failure to pay your admin fee means that no, it's not going to work. Whichever category you want to belong to, whether it is 50 um, starters category, millionaire or billionaires, you should be able to pay. So it is the responsibility of the mass adoption team member or the leader to educate the merchants appropriately. You should be able to have frequent Zoom meetings with your merchants. This is how the system is designed. If you are failing to do that, you are not supposed to be rewarded. We are building an economy from the scratch. This the community should take note of. Now, I think we are 6 minutes to go. The last thing that I want to say is this that my friend said, and it's the truth. He says, there is no there is no there is no free food in Freetown. This is the whole truth. So I want to thank you very much. I didn't announce this broadcast. I just woke up this morning, and after I finished my activities, I just thought it necessary to make a broadcast. I hope this broadcast reaches out to as many people. Please, if you can, share this broadcast to your friends and your loved ones. If there are things that are very cogent, very informative, I will come up because I am fortunate to be someone who has a very clear roadmap about where we are going within the Kringle Society. Some people still question my understanding about TBC, and people has tested me again and again and found out that everything I've been saying has been happening severally, and still they just decide to become enemies, my enemies, for no justified cause. It's not necessary being an enemy, be a friend, because life is too short to create enemies. If you don't like what is happening by the admin, well, he's actually doing the best so that we can have a better system in comparison to the existing system. This is how the system is going. Okay. Now, the last thing I want to say is all my friends are actually coming up. Now, we are in the era of meritocracy, work and earn. Thank you. Now, please, days of the weekly meetings. Weekly meetings is done on Mondays. Please, when you go into your Kringle Cash, I hope I'm still live. Yes. When you go to your Kringle Cash back office, under rewards, when you click on rewards, sorry, under meetings, when you click on meetings, you are going to see this one is for English meetings. This is weekly meetings. Then this one is your daily meetings. That is Mondays through Fridays. This one now is about to kick off. In the next 4 minutes, it is kicking off. So go to this place. I think the host for the meeting is Bederic. Go there, listen to the content. Do not skip the content. Listen through to the content. This system is a system where you need to have enough data. And I just feel for those people who don't have the financial wherewithal. It's a sacrifice you have to make. That's why you should build a team so that you will leverage on your teams. When your team makes efforts, the more your team, all of them may not pay the admin fee at the same time, but when they pay at some time, you only need 2 people to get your 50%, each of them 100%. If 4 of them me to this point, I really appreciate. And then how do I join? After how to join, go into your Kringle Cash. When you go into your Kringle Cash, I've told you, go into your meetings, click on this. If you have an active account, if you don't have an active account, nobody shares the link. We've exceeded that era where people share links. That opportunity is gone, and it's gone for good. So thank you very much for all of you that has come onto my broadcast. I don't know when next I'll be doing another broadcast, but if you are coming in now, please kindly go through the broadcast again. So get ready for the meeting. It is starting up in a short while. Thank you. Do have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend also, and God bless you. Cheers. Bye for now.